Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people confess the biggest mistake they have made in someone's home. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. As a teen, I pooped in the kitchen sink and couldn't get it to go down the plug. So I filled sink with plates cleaned from cupboard and then left it. Then I joined in the, "Oh, that is disgusting, who would do that?" conversation at school. They did it themselves and they were acting like they didn't do it. So no one knew that they did it. Wow. But seriously, why would you get clean plates to cover up the poop? When my brother was 13, he had chili dogs for the first time at a friend's sleepover and they upset his stomach in the night. He held on until he thought everyone was asleep and went to the toilet and pooped his guts out. Problem, no toilet paper. However, there was a basket of face flannels, so he decided he'd do his best with one of those. Showing a wisdom beyond his tender years, he knew it was best not to try and flush a flannel down the toilet, so he shoved it out the window and went back to bed. In the morning, the flannel was discovered stuck poop side down on the grass roof of the conservatory, where everyone was gathered for breakfast. I don't think he ever owned up. That's the last thing you want to see when you're about to eat breakfast. He chucked it out the window. Oh my gosh. There was like none of that toilet bin kind of thing. They could have chucked it in the bin. But then I guess he was scared that he was going to get discovered. While they were busy in the kitchen getting dinner ready, I sat down at the grand piano to play a little. With the first chord I struck, the cat leaped from inside of the instrument and ran off down the hallway. Apparently, the inside of the piano is the cat's secret space for sleeping. Oh, so they just woke the cat up. I guess it must have been really bad because the cat was like so shocked. And I guess since the cat is inside, the cord is just loud. Poor cat though. My mum did this as a teen. She went over to a big party in a trailer. That's where the host lives. And she went to the bathroom and broke the toilet flusher and the toilet wouldn't stop flushing and my mum ended up flooding the whole trailer. So their mum basically just flooded that person's home because that's where they lived. Oh no, that's embarrassing. It's one thing to flood someone's home, but to flood their home with poop. Fell through the shower door and shattered it. Oh no, are you okay? Oh, took my cousin's birthday gift to go out and play with it. Some sort of toy that you spin and it flies for a bit. And it got stuck in a tree. Couldn't get it down. Lucky for me, the package came with 2 of them. And it was some cheap toy, so it's not that horrible. Now what is horrible is that I was 17 at the time and my cousins were 4. I played with and lost a 4-year-old's toy at 17. Whoa, I mean honestly though, some toys are pretty fun to play with no matter what age. It's just intriguing, okay? Mistook a laundry hamper for a trash can, threw a tampon in it. Realized my mistake when I was over there again a week later. Oh my goodness, imagine taking out your laundry and then just seeing a tampon there. Years ago, my cousin and her husband had bought a new house and spent over a year renovating the whole house. They decided to do the kitchen last as it wasn't that bad. The kitchen had just been finished in time for them to go on holiday. So her younger brother at the time, he was in his late 20s, was asked to house sit while they were away, as some appliance had not been received and the kitchen fitters were coming back. My cousin phoned her brother to see if he had arrived and he said, "Yeah, enjoy your holiday." Between this phone call and them coming back from holiday, my cousin's brother had washed some clothes and needed to dry his jeans. So instead of using the new nice tumble dryer, he decided to use the microwave. The nice new kitchen was reduced to a burnt wreck as after he popped them in the microwave, he went to the shop and came back to the kitchen on fire. I asked him why he put them in the microwave. He replied, "I needed them to dry quick." Still to this day, don't know if he was genuinely that stupid. He tried to dry his clothes in the microwave? I am honestly confused. Why would you do that? I mean, I have never once thought about drying anything in a microwave before. That's just like, what? What? Yeah, you know, just stir fry your clothes and it will be dry. Why? If you needed it to be dried quick, why didn't he stay in there? You know, he even went to the shop. That is so bad. Like, whenever you're doing something in the kitchen, cooking something, boiling something, always be there just in case something happens. Like, don't go to the shop unless you've turned everything off, you know, just in case. You don't want to burn down your kitchen. I pooped myself in my sleep. Never done it before, never done it again. But on this particular night, when I was sleeping on a sofa bed, that's what happened. I got up, went to the toilet, cleaned myself up, and wrapped my poopy underwear in a plastic bag. I couldn't get outside without waking everyone up, so I stuffed the bag under the bed and went back to sleep. When I woke up, everyone was downstairs making operation. Extraction was impossible. I left to go and get some lunch so that by that time I got back, they would be out of the way. So I got back to the house and lifted up the sofa. It was gone. Wait, what? Someone took it? I'm guessing they didn't know what they took, because no one would take a poopy underwear. So I'm assuming they must have thought it was their plastic bag, but they took home poopy underwear. I'm so curious, what happened to the poopy underwear? Once when I was really young, I went to a friend's birthday pool party. Had to go straight from school, so I brought a bathing suit with me along with a bag to put my clothes in once changed. I went into her bathroom, changed, came out and swam for a bit like everything was alright. Fast forward about 30 minutes later, I happened to be walking past the bathroom and see a guy come out looking like he's going to vomit. Went to check it out and to my horror see my little kid underpants laying on the floor. Usually that wouldn't be bad, some kids' underwear on the floor, who cares? But no, I had apparently shattered myself earlier that day without noticing. They pooped themselves. Okay, they farted, right? Wait, farted and pooped themselves. How do you not notice that? I guess they were assuming it was just a fart, but not. But then you would notice that it's wet, right? That is nasty. I accidentally pissed on top of the garbage can. It was in the bathroom, and to this day I don't know how I managed to do that. So they missed the toilet? Instead of peeing the toilet, they peed on the garbage can. One of my dad's ex-girlfriends lives 2 states away from mine, and when I was a teenager, I would go with my brother to go see her and her son who was my age. Her living room was quite small but decent, and she had a cool rocking reclining chair besides 2 grand windows that viewed the large lake in her backyard, where my brother and her son liked to go fishing. The chair could also spin 360, so I decided to give it a try. It hit the table I was sitting beside and knocked over a picture of my dad's ex-girlfriend and her son when he was a toddler, cracking the glass protector of the frame. I put the image back up and ran into another room. Next thing you know, her son gets blamed for it. I still feel really bad, so the last year I sent her a new frame without context. We're close friends now, yet she still doesn't know the story. Oh, I feel like she knows if you sent her a new frame. Okay, maybe she didn't know at that moment when she blamed her own son, but then when you sent her a new frame, I'm sure she could piece the puzzle together. But wow, you just really let her son get in trouble like that. That is so sad. The son must have been so wrong. The son is just like, but I didn't do it, and then he's just crying. Poor kid. I sat down on an upholstered chair for a while at someone's house. When I got up, I noticed a red stain had formed from my period that had leaked through. I covered it with a pillow and ran out the door. Oh, I honestly feel like most girls fear this when they're on their period. It's just the worst. It's just like embarrassing, and then it's just embarrassing. When I was 10, I was sleeping over at my friend's house and I sleepwalked upstairs, and I was in between sleep and awake and needed to use the bathroom, and instead of going down the hall to the bathroom, I turned the wrong way towards the door and I just stood there by where the shoes are and the welcome mat, and I peed myself. I didn't realize what I was doing until my friend's mum entered from another room and asked if I was okay, and I just said yeah and ran downstairs. I've always wanted to apologize to her, but like I just can't send a fruit basket and be like, sorry, I peed on your shoes when I was 10. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, imagine slipping on your shoes and then there's just pee in there. They were just like, yeah, I'm okay, bye. I visited my sister and she lived with her friend. They were disgusting. Barely washed, didn't wash their clothes or bedding, tidy up, didn't wash up, pissed in the sinks in the bedrooms. Foul. When I visited, they had finally washed up, but had so much of it, they left it precariously balanced on the drainer without putting it away. I woke up and went to get coffee. As I stepped into the kitchen, the floor tile moved and squeaked a bit. The balance of the room was suddenly off, and the precariously balanced ridiculous amount of washing up on the drainer fell down. Loads of crashing sounds, big smash. My sister runs in. I haven't moved. I'm still in the doorway, and she screams at me for breaking her friend's pot that her grandmother gave her. I was like, what? I just stepped in the room and all your stuff came tumbling down. I didn't touch anything. Her friend comes in and cries about said pot that she left on top of loads of plates, really carelessly. If you need to put something somewhere, put it in the middle of the table or somewhere safe where it wouldn't fall. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!